Good afternoon, welcome to another of Rob's Adventures. So today's a little bit different because I'm not bringing the tent out, and not only that, I've got company for the first time ever. So you can see over my shoulder, this is my good mate Daz. Say hello, Daz.
Hello everybody.
Daz and me go way back, and he's responsible for me doing lots of stupid things, you know, like climbing up mountains in the snow without the correct gear, you know, jumping off hills into quarries full of water, the usual, you know, running up Snowdon, you know, like everyday stuff. So today, just for a change, we're not taking the tent out, we are bivvying tonight. I've got a tarp, we've both got bivvy bags, there's a possibility of showers, so I'm going to set the tarp up and see how we get on. So we are heading up here. Ooh. If anybody recognises it, please feel free to comment, see if you can guess what it is. I won't tell you what it is till I get to the top. As you can see, we're nearly at the top of a hill. If you know what it is, comment below. There's a little bit of wind. Sun's gone behind some clouds for a bit. As you can see, it's a bit grey. The forecast was the odd shower, but from about 9-10 o'clock it's supposed to be super clear. So with a bit of luck, we might get a sunrise tomorrow morning. We might even get a sunset. Just have to wait and see. So I'll bring you back when we're almost at camp, and then see if you recognise it. Right, well, here we are at the top of, can you guess it? I'll let you have a look around, see if you can figure it out. We're in the Yorkshire Dales. That's a trig point just up there. And for the record, this isn't a path, the path goes through the wall and down the other side. So, and that is our accommodation for the evening. So we are back to basics this evening. Darren is just deciding what haute cuisine to have for his evening meal. He's been running me through his menu. He's brought about 5 options, whereas me, I brought one. I've got macaroni and cheese and some pork pies. So we're at the top of Penny Ghent, and we've just had about half an hour's worth of rain just as we put the tarp up, so we've been sheltering under that. But I know people think this is basic camping, but it's really nice. It's so mild up here tonight. There's the tiniest bit of wind, as you can see from the tarp, but nothing that's going to cause any issues, which is a good job, because let's call that tarp a Friday afternoon job. So you probably wouldn't stay up in any high winds, but there's loads of room in there. I'll give you a quick tour so you can see exactly how much room there. Say hello, Darren. Oh, Darren's a throwback to his para days. So as you can see, there's loads of room in there. Maybe you can't tell from this, but there's room. I mean, both me and Darren have got our kit set out, sort of end to end, front to back, and there's enough room for your rucksack, all your kit. I'll see if you can see a bit better down here. There's just ample room. And there's no chance of getting wet because the rain's just coming down a little bit. Well, it's stopped now completely. So we just fancied a change, or I fancied a change, and I asked Daz to come along with me. So I think he's already a convert. So as you can probably just see in the distance there, maybe you can't see, but that's Ingleborough. So with a bit of luck, the rain has passed according to the forecast. It was going to be showers until maybe 9-10 o'clock, but I think it's blown over. And as you can see, there's a little bit of blue sky coming over there. And I don't think we're going to get a sunset perhaps, but as long as we don't get any rain and it stays as mild as this, I mean, I might not even get me coat out at this rate. So it's time to get a brew on. So I shall see you shortly. Thanks for watching. So, just chilling, having a coffee, waiting for my tea to rehydrate. I don't know if you can hear Daz is cooking his tea in the background. What are you having for tea, Daz?
Das ist das?
What are you having for tea?
Today, Matthew, we're having chicken curry by Adventure Food.
So there you go, that's a new one on me. I'll be having my usual something to eat macaroni cheese.
Followed by pasta bolognese.
Yeah, Darren's brought about 20 meals to choose from, so I don't know how he came to that one. But anyway, so yeah, it's probably going to be a short video, this one, because I'm with someone. I'm spending a bit more time sort of chatting to them and just chilling. So it's a bit different than when you're on your own and you've nobody to talk to. So it may be a short video, but we've had the drone out, taken a few shots. It's been a bit grey. It's supposed to be a super clear, sunny day tomorrow morning, so with a bit of luck, we'll get a drone out again in the morning and get some stunning sunrise shots or just general scenery shots. But if I get anything from the flight we've just done, I'll stick it in. If I'm not, then we won't. So it's proper cosy in here. I don't know if it's coming across in the film, but there's absolutely loads of room. All it is I've got a DD Hammocks tarp, which is 3.5 metres square. And I'm just using my black diamond poles to prop it up, as you can see, one at either end. And we've pulled a bit of a lip over because there's been a bit of rain. But it's proper cosy, and like I say, there's just a tiny bit of wind, but nothing to keep us awake, and it's very mild. I don't know what the temperature is. I haven't got my temperature gauge out at the moment, so that's my next job. So I don't know when I'll bring you back next because I'm talking to my friend and being very sociable. So yes, it's lovely. It's just nice to have someone. I love going camping on my own. I really do, and I love my own company. But I haven't seen Daz for ages because of the whole pandemic. It's the first time I've seen him probably. How long? When did I last see you, Daz? About a year ago, maybe?
About a year, yeah.
Yeah, it's been about a year. So it's nice to be away from it all and catching up with a good mate and just chilling. And there's no better way than doing it in the Yorkshire Dales.
And tell ghost stories.
And tell ghost stories like you do when you're 12. So I'll catch you guys in a bit. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Right, we're all fed and watered, and it's very cloudy still, but the sun is going down, and it's a very strange colour, so I'm just doing some time lapse on it, and this is probably too far away for this to pick up, but you can just see in the distance. I'll try and crop it so you can see a bit better, but it's glowing super red through the clouds there. Like I say, you probably can't see it because it's a long way away, but hopefully it'll come out. You can probably see it better on the phone there. But yeah, it's coming out super red through those clouds. So not a bad sunset considering it's so grim, but it's very grey. I think it's clouded in for the night, although it says it is going to be better overnight and super clear in the morning, even up on the hills. So I've hiked up my bloody tripod again, and I'm not going to get any overnight photography, I don't think, excuse me, because it's too cloudy. As you can see, it's very grey. I mean, it's super still and it's beautiful up here because it's very peaceful, just the birds tweeting. There's been a few people up quite late, to be fair. I mean, we pitched up about 7ish, and just seen some people disappear off the top of the summit, so it's a bit of a late one, but it's been a good walk up. Made it up in about an hour and a half, which is a decent time considering we're carrying so much weight, and Darren's carrying the kitchen sink, literally. He won't mind me saying that it's his first wild camping, well, I think possibly ever, other than when he's been doing stuff in the TA with the army, and he packed a lot. You packed a lot, didn't you?
Love packing lots.
He said he loves packing lots. He didn't love carrying it up the hill. I can tell that for now. So, but yeah, it's like when we all start doing it, you know, you learn from your mistakes, and like I say, he's brought a kitchen sink with him. So but my only concern about sleeping in the open air is slugs on my face, and as you're probably, well, I don't know if you'll be able to see, they might have gone, we're already being invaded. You see a few there. I mean, we'll have a quick scout out before we turn in, but I think it's inevitable that slugs are going to get on me at some point. But, you know, is what it is. So, might bring you back some hot chocolate in a bit. Right, well I've had my hot chocolate. It is, what time is it, Daz?
10 to 11.
Bloody hell, 10 to 11. I didn't know it was that late, I thought it was about 10 o'clock. So, on the basis of, on the basis of never getting much sleep while camping, it's probably time to get into bed because we'll be up in about 4 hours, no doubt. I should imagine the sunrise, hopefully, if we get one, will wake us up, or we'll be woken up before the sunrise. So that's probably about 10 past 5 by my reckoning, although we are quite high up, so maybe a bit sooner. So, hot chocolate done, alarm set, and it's time to get into bed. So I just want to say thank you for watching so far, and hopefully we'll bring you back with the sunrise. See you in a bit. Say goodnight, Daz.
Good night, Daz.
Everyone's a comedian. See you in the morning. Morning guys, it's 4:15. I just had to get up to answer the call of nature, and I just thought I'd take some video of this sunrise. It's not quite sunrise yet because it's 4:15, but the sky's turning a cracking colour, so I just thought I'd share it with you all. Yeah, have a look at this. I think I'm going to go back to bed for another hour or so. Don't want to disturb Darren. It's weird this because the sun's starting to come up, but over here the moon is still up. And the birds quite clearly want me to get out of bed because they're making a right racket. So I'm going to go back to bed for an hour and catch the sun when it comes up properly. See you in a bit. Good morning, the time is 4:58. I've already been up a few times, as you've probably checked in and you're aware of. I've not even really had to get out of bed for this sunrise because I'm just going to spin you around, and there you go. There's Dad's just taking some pictures. Probably won't come out on this little screen, but I tried to take some time lapse, but I ballsed it up. So no time lapse on this one, but some nice photos hopefully. But yeah, it's stunning. Looks like it's gonna be a cracking day. You can see. So yeah, you can just see the sun coming up there. I was trying to take some photos and it's so bright, it was so red earlier, it was kind of overexposed in my camera and I was really struggling to focus on it. But yeah, not a bad night's sleep, but it's typically silence now. But there was a bird from about 2:30 this morning making a right racket. It sounded like R2-D2 on steroids, just going off on one for ages. I had to put my earplugs in, I could still hear it. But it seems to stop now that we're awake, you know. It's like it was trying to get us out of bed. So anyway, time to get a brew on, have a bit of breakfast, and I'll bring you back shortly. See you in a bit. Breakfast of champions.
Add water.
Porridge and coffee.
Up to line 6.
Daz is just contemplating his breakfast. What are you having for breakfast? Granola?
Today we are having expedition breakfast.
Expedition breakfast.
By Adventure Food.
So Daz is just having granola, but he's paid £5 for it because it's in an Adventure Foods packet.
I love spending money.
Most people would have just brought some granola, but no, it's all marketing. He's done a good job there. So as you can see, I don't know if that's overexposed, but the sun is right up in the sky. It's about 5:30, and it's going to be a cracking day. It's already warming up. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be a nice warm walk back down to the car. So I have to say, for my first proper experience of tarp camping, I really enjoyed it. It was a bit windy at night initially, which got me a little bit worried because, well, we didn't peg the tarp down like you'd peg your tent down, so it was flapping quite a bit. And I was a little bit concerned it might blow away, but it settled through the night. And just, yeah, we built a bit of an extension on the end. We sort of improvised with Daz's poncho and blocked the end of it, and so it just stopped the wind a little bit. But just as soon as the wind dropped down, then the birds started tweeting, so it wasn't the greatest night's sleep. But that's nothing to do with the comfort, because it was plenty warm enough. I've had my Corus HD at Thermarest Corus Quilt, 32 Fahrenheit, 0 degrees. Proper comfy that. I've had my Xtherm Gore-Tex bivvy, perfect. And then I've had my Thermarest, what's it called? Xtherm as a mat, and it's been plenty warm enough. Slept in my thermals. At no point was I cold. It dropped down to about 6 degrees through the night. And I've been cosy all night. It's been great. So right, breakfast time, coffee and porridge. So I'll bring you back shortly. See you in a bit. Okay, so we're all packed down. We've just had the drone out. Hopefully got some decent footage, which you'll either have seen just now or I'll put in after this clip. But as usual, bring you back for my Leave No Trace clip, just to show that we've left no trace. Bit of flat grass where us fat guys have been sleeping, but other than that, absolutely nothing. No trace whatsoever. Full rucksack, loading out all the rubbish is going with us, and we'll bin it when we get down to the car park. So I'm going to go to Daz now and ask him if he's enjoyed his first official wild camp. Have you enjoyed that?
Yeah, it's been really good actually.
Yeah. Any thoughts on doing
lighter
it again?
Kit?
Lighter
Definitely.
kit.
Lighter
Yeah.
kit.
Darren's definitely brought the kitchen sink with him, and he hasn't even got a tent or a bivvy or a tarp with him. So, and his weighs pretty much the same, if not a bit more than mine, his rucksack. So. Like we all start, don't we? And you end up carrying your own body weight on your back, and then you buy newer kit and lighter kit. So that's a lesson going forward, yeah?
Definitely. It's all good training though for the legs.
Exactly. It's just who needs to go to gym when you carry your own body weight on your back? So, right guys, we're all packed up and ready to go. So I'll bring you back, maybe back at the car, or maybe beforehand if something exciting happens. Catch you in a bit.